Hey, what's up everybody? We're going to do our weekly review for all the charts and all that for the week of September 2nd to the 9th of September. Normal disclaimer, we are here for educational purposes only. Trade at your own risk. Now onto the charts. First one is ACAD. We've kind of seen last week it kind of dropped significantly. We got a small buy zone going on right here. You see a stronger one down here, so most likely wait for it to kind of retest around this 127.2 area and everything before coming back up. A-Chef, same thing, it dropped a lot. We see another buy zone down in this area near the 161.8 area, so you could probably look for possible drop down to that area before it starts coming back up. AJ, same thing, so it's pretty much a lot of the Australian pairs did drop a lot. This one could drop a little further, possibly, or we may just kind of get it kind of hovering around this area before the reversal, kind of in line with ACAD and A-Chef, so just kind of watch those ones closely. AN is already in a good buy zone. Probably wouldn't expect it to go much more past the 127.2 area before coming back up. It is kind of trading right under the 800 EMA, so it may not go much further down. This could just be a move to try and trick people into getting into a sell position. AU, same thing, dropped a lot. Look for probably a reversal possibly around this area here in our buy zone, also near the 127.2. CAD Chef, same thing, it's already in a buy zone. It looks like it's testing our 161.8 level nicely, so you could probably look for some upward movement for that one next week. CAD Japan, it's just creating a small buy zone. I wouldn't weigh it too much, but I do like how it is basically also testing right around the 200 and the 800 EMA, so it may just kind of retest right around this 38.2 area before it continues back up, possibly right around to our sell zone at least. Chef Japan is making a small sell zone right here, looking like it could possibly reverse and everything. Our stochastics and everything's showing some downward movement, so could possibly get it to hit at least the 50, then possibly retest there and maybe move on up more. EA has been a steady climb up, kind of in line with the Australian pairs getting weaker as well. It is also right around the sell zone, so we could possibly see testing of the 127.2 area, possibly as high as the 161.8 before reversing. A good target would be again the 50. ECAD looks like it's already testing right around the 50. Made pretty much stayed kind of neutral last week, so kind of watch that one and see what way it wants to really break out and go. It may just stay between the 50 and the 800 EMA on this one. E-Chef has dropped pretty good last week. I don't see anything until way down here for another buy zone, so we could actually just get some continued movement down until it retests either here or the 161.8, possibly hit all the way down to our buy zone. So just kind of watch that one and kind of look for more movement really on the downward side, possibly maybe a little bit of a false move up, maybe retesting around the 50 and then continue to drop. Euro pound kind of dropped nicely as well. It has stopped kind of around the 200 for now. It looks like it did back here as well, and then just kind of consolidated a little bit, then made a push right down to it, testing it strong. So we could get a push all the way down to our buy zone with euro pound before it gets ready to come back up, or possibly also test this 800 right here. Euro Japan looks like it's kind of stopped right around the 200 as well. Could get a little bit of a move up to this level right here, and then kind of continued movement back down near the 38.2 area or 50 area, maybe possibly hitting our buy zone down here. Euro New Zealand looks like it's already kind of set up for a good reversal. We'll probably get a drop at least to the 50, possibly down to the 200. Euro dollar looks like it's kind of tested our buy zone a little bit, dropping, kind of stopped right again around the 200, but I'm kind of looking for maybe a little bit of retesting around this level here, then more continued movement back down. Pound Australia looks like same thing. It kind of jumped up real good, kind of like EA did. It's also in our little buy zone or sell zone near the 127.2, so watch for possible reversal on that one. Could hit as high as 161.8 before it actually reverses down, or it could open and kind of have a retesting right around this area right here, which is also near our 850. So kind of watch that one. GCAD looks like it's kind of reversing a little bit. It did test the 13 on the 4-hour time frame, so kind of just watch it. It may pull up a little bit. It's also right around the 200, so we could get a test as low as the 50 before getting some possible continued movement back up. Pound Chef looks small buy zone there. There's a bigger one here, so we could get a test around the 50 before it comes back down to the 127.2 area, which is in our buy zone. Pound Japan, still in it with a good stop from way back in this week here when I got it, just kind of holding this one long term. But anyways, looks like it's also kind of stopped right around the 200 EMA, and it's in between the 50, so I'm kind of looking for this one to stay above this area there and at least hit our 800 EMA or 127.2 area. Pound New Zealand tested our buy zone perfectly, got the crossover right here and continued all the way up to our sell zone. Now it's consolidating. We could get another push up to the 127.2 area before reversing, or the 161.8. So just kind of watch that one, or they might try and trick people into selling and drop it down near the 61.8 or 50 area and then move up. So just kind of watch that one, see what it does. Pound dollar, same thing, had a good crossover last week, right at the beginning of the week actually, right off of a buy zone and everything. So if you were in this one, you're doing good. Looks like it's kind of stopped around the 200 for now. May get a push down to the 50 and see if it retests and holds, and then look for some continued movement up near the 127.2 area and our sell zone. New Zealand CAD kind of went down good. I'd probably look for some retesting right around the area that it's currently at, and then continued movement upward. New Zealand Chef looks like it opened the week and just kept dropping nicely. Now it's all the way down into the buy zone. Also off that 161.8 area, just broke it a little bit, so could possibly get some reversal here soon on that and some movement up, but just watch it because it could actually push down further around this area here before it comes back up. New Zealand Japan, just a small sell and a small buy zone, nothing big. So most likely we may get some continued movement down to the 23.6 area, which is a good area right over here as well before it comes back up. New Zealand dollar, probably look for some more continued movement downward at least to our buy zone, then possibly watch for a reversal off of this area right here. UCAD, that's another one I don't really You guys know I don't really trade too much, just kind of watch it to see if the dollar or Canada's doing better. Does look like it has kind of reversed and moved up, but this is also kind of a good resistance area, so we could actually get UCAD down a little bit more, but it'll probably just stay pretty range bound for the most part. USHEF also dropped nicely right off the 800. It's making that small buy zone there. There is a bigger one there. So just look for some retesting probably around this area. Possibly can hit as low as that 127.2 before it comes back up, and probably a safe target would be right around the 50 or 61.8 area. And finally, UJ pretty much stayed in the same little area. It did hit our sell zone up there, so, and it is moving down now, so probably look for some movement down towards the 800 before it kind of sets up and gets ready for a reversal. So hopefully this kind of helps out. That's about all of the main pairs that we're going over for this week. If you haven't already done so, on our YouTube channel there's a link for our Facebook page if you'd like to go there and like our page and join our group that we have if you'd like more assistance with everything. So hopefully this kind of helps out. You guys have a good week. Alright, thanks.